When you're a kid, you never really think about the journey of life. You just live it.
You take whatever is given to you and give what is needed.
If you see someone in need, you just help.
My name is Blair.
And I'm Megan.
And our little sister, Emily Barger, was like that. Her love for giving encouraged our community to come together.
And her tough journey inspired others to think about those in need.
Oh, well, Emily was a really fun kid, and she just loved to do things for other people. She loved presents. She loved to get presents, and she loved to give presents.
She was your typical little girl who she liked to have fun. She loved babies. I've never seen a little girl who loved babies as much as she did.
Really, I knew Emily before she was born because her sister Blair was in my kindergarten class when Misty was expecting Emily. So I had first Blair and then Megan, and then Emily was the last one. So when Emily got sick, I was lucky enough to continue on as her homebound instructor.
Emily was diagnosed with a rare form of childhood cancer called rhabdomyosarcoma. It only affects 250 kids a year in the United States.
Emily was in and out of the hospital quite a lot. There were lots of times when I knew she didn't feel well, and she would try to do her lessons anyway.
We had tried chemo and radiation, and the tumor just kept getting bigger and bigger. And so we decided, the last resort was to have surgery to remove the tumor. Their body was just too weak to fight off everything. She'd had chemo and she had radiation, and her body was just really too weak. And so a week later, she passed away.
It's been quite a journey with the whole butterfly thing. Of course, when Emily was in the hospital, she hatched a butterfly from a chrysalis and named it Sarah, and the whole butterfly thing took off.
Emily passed away the week of Bible school at our church, and so the stage was decorated with Bible school stuff. So Barbara went and bought a bunch of butterflies, and she put them all over the stage for Emily's funeral.
On the way to her graveside service, I just couldn't get those butterflies out of my mind, and it just hit, bam. We needed to make boxes for Emily. We just needed to do it.
Emily loved to pack shoe boxes. Each year, that was one thing we always did with the girls, was go and buy the stuff for our shoe boxes and pack them and wrap them and stuff. And that was one thing that she loved to do each year.
So the idea was born that we would get wrapping paper with butterflies on it and put letters in the boxes and Emily's picture and add a butterfly to every box. And I didn't realize I was going to have to go from 75 butterflies to over 600 butterflies, but that's a good problem to have. Well, it hasn't surprised me at all that people have gotten behind the Operation Christmas Child shoe boxes for Emily. Every year our church takes in so many shoe boxes for Operation Christmas Child. We're really behind the project. The people in our church have really wanted to support the Bargers every way that they can.
It's a wonderful feeling just to see the community and all of our friends and family come together. People we don't even know that are doing this to reach so many children to get the message about Jesus. And it's just, it's very heartwarming.
It's amazing to see how one little girl who just was being a little girl has affected children all over the world just by, doing what a normal little kid would do. I remember sitting down packing boxes with her, and just it's just hard to imagine what this would eventually lead to and the plans that God had for us that we had no idea.
I know that God has each one of these boxes in store for every particular child that's going to be handed a box, and it's going to be a beautiful day.
Our sister would be glad to know that over 800 butterfly boxes were delivered to hurting children that first year. To find out more about Operation Christmas Child, visit SamaritansPurse.org.